Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to SV Serenade. Hey, I really would be amiss if I jumped right into today's project on the boat without showing you what's going on outside. It is one of the most spectacular mornings ever. Stand by. What do you think? Was I kidding? Not at all. All right, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time on this boat, and I'm going to want to have some clothing that's not folded up, stacked up, wrinkled up, and looking bad. So I'm going to convert at least one, maybe both of the forward lockers in the V-berth to hanging lockers, right? So right now they are full of shelving. So you got these cool old-fashioned shelves, which are great, except, well, you can't hang anything. So I'm going to remove those shelves. I'm going to build a hanging locker set up with a rod and the whole deal. Now there's plenty of depth in here. In fact, I'll probably show you that right now. So there you go. On this one, I've already removed the top shelf. It's kind of sitting right here, but this goes way, way back. You can see back there. So I'm going to have at least enough hanging for shirts, jackets, that sort of thing. Now, previously, this was a foul weather gear locker that holes in the shelving for aeration and drying and whatnot. But I'm going to line the inside with a sticky backed fabric that will help to keep the condensation down on the side of the hull, and that way I can help to keep my clothing dry. Okay, so it occurred to me when I started the project that I was somehow paying Serenade a disservice by changing things. I mean, I don't know how long this wet locker has been in here, foul weather gear storage, but you know, maybe a long time, maybe original since 1965. You know, I don't know. I mean, clearly that wasn't 1965, but you know, I'm altering the boat. Not in the worst way, but I just wanted you to know that it's kind of in the back of my brain that I'm changing things, and maybe I shouldn't be, but I'm going to do it respectfully and tastefully. I'm going to improve the boat. That's the goal, without compromising its character. I mean, look at this wood. Right? Look at this door. This has been here since 1965, and it's a beauty. I mean, the whole boat is just beautiful. Check it out behind me. Look at that ceiling. That was a retrofit. Now, the previous owner, who, by the way, is a world-class sailor, she skippered this boat all the way from Kona, Hawaii to the west coast of the mainland, and really all over the place. Spent some significant time up in the Pacific Northwest, Port Townsend, where she had lots of sails made, and she had locker doors made. Are you ready for this? Check this out. Look at those. Those are beautiful, right? Look at the wood. Look at the craftsmanship on that. So, you know, I'm trying to stick with the character of SV Serenade and not mess anything up. So, with that in mind, let's keep going. Can you see the chain plates back there? That's going to be a good thing to check out. So there are always little surprises when you do these projects, like this random wiring. The whole boat is 12 volts, so here's some 12 volt wiring, and guess what? It goes to this fan. And you see these fans? These are great in the tropics and maybe even here in sunny Southern California in the heat of the summer. So I'll be keeping those, of course, and tidy up the wiring while I'm doing this project. I just couldn't figure any way else to get in here to reroute the wiring for the fans in the V-berth. So here I am. It's like Houdini. Not really. So what I have to do is I have to drill some of these wire hangers up on the inside, and there was just no way to get to it otherwise. So here I go. See you around. They're pretty small. That gum screw broke off. Twisted right off going into the wood. Yeah, better use quality fasteners for sure. Okay, now I gotta go get me a new fastener. How in the world to get out of here? I don't know. All right, this is a guy who never throws anything away. So you go to the drawer that was already here and already full of stuff that someone else didn't want to throw away. And guess what you find? You find all kinds of fasteners in an old bag. So, thank you. Did I mention how deep this locker is? Look at this. Check it out. Could probably make it a berth. Okay. Back to work. Nice. Well, that's a lot better. They're going to be out of the way. I'll be able to hang clothes in here and not worry about catching or damaging the wiring to the V-berth fan. Pretty simple stuff. Right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use this Citrusolve, which is a degreaser, in a little cup actually, with a sponge, and I'm going to wipe down the entire locker to get any and all residue off of the walls and the backside, and let it all dry, and then I'll be ready to paint. I'm going to paint with an eggshell marine grade paint that will allow me to scrub it down if I need to, and it'll be mold resistant. And then I am going to use an adhesive and put an inexpensive outdoor carpet, fiber carpet panel on the hull side that will keep the condensation down. Yeah, stand by. I guess it ought to be dry before I try to paint it, huh? Put that heater on, get that air flowing, dry it out, and then we'll be painting. Yeah. It's an old song I just made up. Yeah, I forgot to mention, it's Movember, Mustache November, to highlight men's medical care, mostly prostate cancer and that sort of thing, men's health in general. So, yeah, I grew the whole beard and then I shaved everything off but this very cool cowboy mustache. It'll be leaving me too in just a couple of days because it'll be December. So, say goodbye. Right, we're dry and we're painting. I'm using this really ultra bright white paint so that I can see well in here. It's important to see what clothes you're going to put on, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm getting close. First coat. Looking forward to the second coat. And then the carpet on the hull side. Okay? All right. Be patient. I'll get there. So you may recall that I stepped right through one of the access panels for the bilge when I first got the boat. And I'm just now getting around to fixing it. I'll flash a little picture of what it used to look like in case you forgot. And then I'm going to replace it not with just a square piece of access wood. I'm going to replace it with one of these. It's a boat marine access hatch. It's high tensile plastic and, it'll be under a carpet, a rug, but it'll make it easy for me to get back in there for things that I've stored. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's something a little disconcerting and yet really satisfying about cutting a hole in the bottom of your boat. I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. Holy smokes! Look at that. I'm going to step on that. Hallelujah. No more worrying about falling through the floor. Yay! Phew. That's going to be nice. A solid floor. And some storage access too. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Hey, I got an idea. Let's look in on the hanging locker. What's going on in there? Ooh, lots of nice white paint. Right? We're putting the carpet down next on the hull side. Keeps the condensation down, keeps my clothes dry. All right, stand by. Here it comes. Oh my Lord, what happens? The day disappears and you keep working and it gets dark and then you get the carpet installed on the hull and you realize, hey, it's time for dinner. Time for dinner. But tomorrow I'll be installing the rod for hanging the hangers and the clothing, and I'll include you in all that. Pretty exciting for me. Anyway, okay, good night all. all these clothes are just dying to be hung up in here. So today it's my job to finish this. The hanging locker, put the rod in there. Yeah, get it done. And then think about this one. It's another opportunity for a hanging locker. All right, here we go. Fire on, sail on, sailor. Hey, what are you doing in there? Good morning. So it is another beautiful morning here, and I've had my coffee and I'm ready to get to work. So today I'm going to finish up this hanging locker. I'm going to put in the rod holders right here. I've already measured back and forth, then I'll cut the rod, put it in, and we'll be hanging some clothes. Everybody will be happy. Perfect. Alright, so I don't know what I'd do without this stash, because it's holding a screw for this and a drill bit for the holes and the pen for marking. Perfect, perfect. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. I think I deserve a cup of coffee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. All right. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. It's a small space. Have I mentioned that before? All right. Well, let's give it a try. far so good, right? Yeah. That looks like a pretty good hanging locker, if I do say so myself. Okay, well, time to clean this project up and think about the next project. I might hold off on the next locker. We'll find something else to do. Thanks so much for joining me for this exciting hanging locker project. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, and I'll make some more of them. Thanks. See you soon. Cheers.